Good morning, everyone. I'm John. Very nice to meet you. I would say excellent products that people feel comfortable talking about. So,
Very excellent product for sure.
yeah, so but it was interesting when he was talking about the diapers before. That struck me as an odd, a difficult one to promote, because I have a young daughter, but I don't know if I really talked about diapers with her. But other products like, really something, well, here's probably the easiest way to think about it. If you have a cold that only 5% of people can catch, it won't be that contagious. If 95% of people can catch that cold, it will be very contagious. So I would think products that are great, that a lot of people can use, and they feel comfortable talking about, that's probably the best for word of mouth. I kind of like a good challenge. I figure almost any product, I'd love to try and get buzz for it. Because the ones I love are where people say, well, this is impossible. There's no way you could do it with this product. Because then I get very excited if somebody proves them wrong. Most of the ones we've refused have been ones where the company wanted to be secret. And they said, we want lots of buzz, but we don't want anyone to know we're behind it. And we said to them, well, you're fools. That's not possible. And someone will find out, and it's going to hurt you. And then they didn't want to work with us, but that's most of what we've refused. I think there are certain products we wouldn't work with if we felt there was an ethical or moral thing we objected to.
I think it really depends. It's like normal advertising. Sometimes someone will just do some flying, street marketing, and it's just one tactic action for promotion for a shop. And sometimes I'm making a national campaign with TV and billboard. That's the same. There is no perfect solution. So sometimes, if you want a local promotion, maybe offline or just an online on one particular site would be enough. But I'm thinking that most of the times the advertiser try with a small campaign first, and then when they get it, it's more about making everything in your advertising campaign work together. And it's what I was saying, there is no one online consumer and one offline consumer and one direct marketing. There is only one consumer, different way to reach him, different touch points, and sometimes it's more efficient with the same story to reach him on TV and then later on a banner on a website and later via the blogger online, and maybe later like Streetcom with some sample, because I've heard about it but I've never tried it, and then suddenly they can try it and by someone they know. So I think that's why I'm not opposing advertising with word of mouth. I think it's just different tools that you could decide to use one by one, but of course if you have enough budget or if you have a strategy where you can make all of them work together like an ecosystem, of course it's more powerful. You reunite your forces together for same. And finally the campaign is all the media together and not a TV campaign that you try to adapt on other media. It's everything together that makes the campaign and make it really efficient. Yeah, and some products are not suited for buzz anyway, because if they have a bad reputation already, if you made a buzz action, would just amplify the bad reputation. So no, but I would say very complicated product, let's say financial software. It's probably not going to be very easy to ask, because it's not easy to test, because you will have to decide different people in your firm to test it. It will take long. It's very complicated, so maybe those ones not that easy. If you do offline like Streetcom, you probably not be able to distribute products that are costing $500 to 10,000 of people, because it will be so much money that probably the advertiser is not going to be ready to give you so much. Once, for example, for bloggers, you could give more expensive goods because you could use less of them. You need maybe only 30 big bloggers to reach some stuff. On the other hand, the offline is very rich in terms of experience because you can touch it, you can feel it, you can smell it. So it's really, yeah, I think there is no perfect solutions. Every time you need to work a bit with the customer depending on his budget, on the delays, because sometimes you don't have time to send something by the post and it's for tomorrow. Maybe digital is the best way to go. Sometimes, you know, it's a complicated product, so you need someone to explain to you, so maybe offline is better. So I think, yeah, and it's where basically an agency is great because they know, they have experience with different products and services, and they're cool as they have a real advisor position that they need to deliver to the client to really tell them, go for it or not, you can afford it, or you don't have enough budget, or you should, it's great, but maybe you should reinforce it with something behind, or so I think, yeah, there's still some job to do as an agency.
Chodziło głównie o fałszywe rekomendacje. Online. Tak, fałszywe rekomendacje online, bez ujawniania w ogóle, że jest to rekomendacja, nie wiem, opłacona, zamówiona, że produkt został wzięty do testu. Fałszywe rekomendacje online w ogóle są niczym w tej chwili w porównaniu z fałszywymi negatywnymi rekomendacjami, czyli właściwie opozycją rekomendacji, tak? Z zniechęcaniem klientów do używania pewnych produktów. To już właściwie w tej chwili wygląda tak, ja podam prosty przykład. Jest mój tekst na serwisie gazeta.pl, stronie internetowej mojej gazety. Tekst dotyczy aronii na rynku koreańskim, załóżmy. Taki jak z Polski. I ludzie dyskutują o tym, czy to jest dobre, czy złe, czy to jest zdrowe, czy niezdrowe, i nagle pojawia się post pod tytułem: przed chwilą byłam w sklepie z bielizną, tu jest adres sklepu z bielizną, cudowne rzeczy, wszystkim polecam. Bah. I teraz, ja nie mam wątpliwości co do tego, że ta osoba raczej że ta osoba sama z siebie raczej się nie dzieli taką opinią, tak? Myślę, że ktoś jej za to zapłaci. To jest pierwszy przykład. Drugi przykład jest taki, a dalej się toczy normalna dyskusja, internauci w ogóle nie reagują, tak? Rozmawiamy o aronii dalej, bo w środku jest ten post. A druga sytuacja jest taka, że ktoś wchodzi na forum i pisze pod moim tekstem coś takiego: tak, korzystałem z usług tej firmy, okradli mnie, wynajęli bandytów, że mnie pobili, i to wszystko pisze zupełnie normalnie. Ja się zaczynam zastanawiać, czy to w ogóle jest możliwe, dlaczego on do mnie nie napisze maila o tym, że miał negatywne doświadczenia z daną firmą, którą ja opisuję. Tylko on ten problem porusza na forum. Zaraz się pojawia jakaś grupa ludzi, którzy zaczynają go jakoś tam wspierać w tych jego staraniach, i nagle w ogóle temat mojego tekstu jest zupełnie już gdzie indziej. I rozmawiamy o tym, czy rzeczywiście jest możliwa taka sytuacja, że firma telefonii komórkowej, czy nie wiem, czy agencja reklamowa wynajęła jakichś bandytów, którzy pobili mojego czytelnika w dziennym załogę. To jest jakaś trudna sytuacja. Oczywiście można założyć, że ten ktoś, kto to pisze, jest po prostu nienormalny, ale ponieważ tego jest coraz więcej i tego rodzaju działania są coraz bardziej wyrafinowane, to znaczy, że wchodził czwarty operator na rynek telefonii komórkowej, ja się spotykałem z ludźmi, którzy tam pracują, i oni mówią, że wynajęliśmy firmę badawczą, która monitoruje to, co na nasz temat się w internecie pisze. I okazało się, że są jakieś armie nienormalnych ludzi, którzy wpisują na nasz temat złe rzeczy. Tak to wygląda.
There is now, in certain countries, there are laws against it. I don't know if you read, but I think in the UK is starting this month, it becomes illegal to do that. So I think that's good.